Uh-oh. Well, we got some snow the other day. Cows are down there in the dip. Looks like we got a couple inches of snow and then the rest sleet on top. And it is a challenge to get around. We're having to feed with the tractor and the unroller. Getting around with a truck is a challenge, especially if you got to go up a hill. So we're getting our groups fed yesterday and today, and probably the rest of the week until this stuff gets out of here. But yep, it's gonna be a fun week, that's for sure. Definitely use the moisture, but it'd be nice if it'd warm up, get this stuff out of here. But we'll see how it goes. Keep these waters so far so good. Keep the cows around the water trough close and make sure to give them plenty, keep them warm. And Wesley's sledding down each hill in each group. Uh-oh, Wesley lost his sled. I forgot how much the wind blew up on this farm when we had it 10 years ago. But it blows like a booger up here on that hillside, so try to get them back here in the back, get them out of that wind. Yeah, this group's fed. Just got some of that hay the other week, and turns out it looks like second or third cutting, and they don't unroll worth a hoot, so just spread them out a little bit. They'll clean her up. It's some pretty good stuff. Pretty good hay. But boy, this snow we got is different. Got like an inch of snow and then the rest several inches of sleet on top, and it makes it challenging to get around. I doubt you could graze through it even if you had some season-long stockpile. Feeding hay to all the groups past couple of days, and yeah, that stuff's like several inches of ice. I don't think the cows can graze much anything through that stuff. So we're gonna feed them anyways. Probably gonna have to feed for a couple weeks to all the groups anyways, so might as well get it over with. Sending this group back out to where we left off grazing over 2 weeks ago now. out there, and then we got that whole hillside as well. Third pass on it, and then everything out there to the north of us. Be the third pass on the one field, and I think the second on the other. We are stocked a little less in this group, and we just took all the calves off this past weekend and some beefs out of here, so should have plenty of grass till spring in this group, as long as it doesn't snow anymore. But we got this bottom grazed off, and then the snow came. Snow and sleet, mostly sleet. It was so thick we couldn't graze through it, so I had to feed every group hay for the past 2+ weeks, and boy, it's nice to get back to grazing after all that. Got this bottom covered pretty good as well with hay and manure, the leftover hay. Hopefully the ground thaws out and most of this water can seep in instead of running off. As you can see, it's pretty soupy already. But we got a lot of manure out here. About every square foot, it seems like, in spots, if not square yard. But yep, February 11th. Still feeding some of the other groups. Like for some of this snow to get out of here and water to soak in before we get back to grazing. That way we don't pug as much, waste as much grass. But we'll see how it goes. I know we got plenty of grass in this group, so I'm turning them out early. But yeah, it was a wild past couple weeks. Didn't give above 30 that often, and it was like a skating rink out here. Had to be careful and not bust your bum. Slick, but now it's finally breaking up and melting with these warmer temps. So we got all our season-long stockpile in this group grazed off before the snow, and now we're on some better stockpile that's already been grazed a couple times. And these cows are dry now, so they got it pretty easy. They should be able to put some weight on before they calve. Here, first or second week of March, they'll start. About a month. They can put some extra weight on if they need to, and we'll do her all over again. But with that, we're gonna get out of here and go. Been burning some brush piles with this snow on the ground, so we don't have to worry about catching any grass on fire. It's pretty. Don't have a whole lot of other stuff to do while all this snow's on the ground anyway, so good time to burn brush piles and do some oddball stuff. But with that, we're gonna get out of here and enjoy this warmer weather, and hopefully a lot of this snow will get melted and go back in the ground, because there's talk that groundwater levels are pretty low and still in drought, I believe. We'll see what happens after this snow melts and is gone, but definitely could use this moisture because spring's coming, and Gotta have some moisture to get that grass kick started. Since we didn't grow a whole lot this past fall, we're pretty much grazing everything on grass that we grew last July. Grew a little bit in the fall, but not near as much as we usually do. But yep, catch y'all another day.